welcome to the November 2023 edition of Upfront and REAL, brought to you by Ohio Cooperative Living Magazine. I'm Karen Whitney, Director of Communications. Pat O'Loughlin is here, our President and CEO. We're talking today about the problem solvers that cooperatives are. I mean, it's in the root of the word, right? Cooperate, come together and solve a problem. They did that bringing light to rural Ohio back in the 1930s. What are the challenges? How are they facing challenges and dealing with challenges today?
Well, cooperatives have been faced with an uphill battle from the very beginning. By serving very rural areas, consumers were more spread apart. We had different terrain to deal with. We went to places with electricity that nobody else wanted to go to. So we were born out of necessity, not out of convenience. And so from the very beginning, cooperatives realized they were going to have to find better, smarter ways to do things. And the first thing they did was get together, both within their community and then also amongst cooperatives themselves, forming associations to help them get better at what they do, help to raise some of the scale that they couldn't achieve individually by getting together to form other organizations like Buckeye Power, like Ohio's Electric Cooperatives to help advocate for them, like NISC for information technology, CFC to provide financing, and on and on. The list of many, Federated Insurance to help them provide at-cost insurance. So they, first of all, got together by cooperating with each other and finding ways to do things more efficiently. Also, though, they've recognized the need to adopt new technologies whenever they become available, and co-ops have been great at that over the years. And over the last 20 years or so, the increase in information technologies and communications technologies that have allowed them to adopt a lot of new and smarter ways to serve their members. Same way at Buckeye Power, the advent of new pollution control technologies has allowed us to clean up our power plants and to extend their lives and to do it in a clean, environmentally responsible way. So we just kind of keep looking across the horizon at what's available, finding ways we can work together, and then adopting the things that work for us.
One of the challenges that cooperatives faced a while back, several years ago, was just making sure that they had plenty of line workers to maintain our lines across the state, but be exceptionally trained. And so, voila, COLT came about, the Ohio Lineman Training Facility for Cooperatives. Talk about that, how that came about, and then how we're doing today with line workers.
Yeah, so we saw the demographics of our line workers getting to a point where we're going to have a lot of retirements. We also realized that more and more we needed better trained people to be able to operate safely in the environments that we're in. And so we started with a small program that has grown substantially. And what we expected to happen was we have seen a lot of retirements. We've also just seen more turnover. So our line worker program has grown to be really large and one of the finest ones in the country, I think. We are now doing an exceptional job of not only training a lot of apprentices, but also going back and helping some of the longer-term journeyman linemen refresh their skills and improve in areas that maybe they didn't have a lot of formal training in the past. So that's been a great success. But we've also learned that we need to focus not just on line workers, but on all kinds of skills. More and more people are hard to find with the skills that you want. And so education and training has become a really important aspect of what we do as cooperatives. Here at OEC, we try to help that, but each cooperative is focused on trying to find the people that they need and then make sure that they get the education and training to be the best contributors they can be to their team.
In working at cooperatives, it's a really great career path. There's so many career paths, but particularly for line workers with the training that you get out of COLT.
Right. Our COLT facility has been a real gem, and it's been a great way to train linemen. And more than anything, our co-ops provide a great opportunity for young people looking for a career, not only in line work, but in accounting, human resources, engineering, across the board. It's really a great place to work and provide great opportunity for young people.
Well, it's November. I can't ignore the fact that it's November and it's Thanksgiving. So before we close here on our podcast, what are we thankful for as cooperatives this Thanksgiving?
Well, I think like every Thanksgiving, the biggest thing we have to be thankful for is the support of our membership. Their willingness to support their cooperative, both economically by paying their bills, politically, and also just generally within the communities is really important. It makes it worthwhile for what we do. And we're here to serve you, and we appreciate the support that we get, the patronage that you provide to our cooperatives, not only the monetary support, but also the emotional and the community support that we get is really great. So thanks to everybody out there, and we wish you all a happy Thanksgiving.
All right, and thank you for watching this edition of Upfront and REAL.